All about my money, yeah, I'm all about my money. If a nigga tryna take my money, I turn him into dummy, yeah. All about my money, yeah, I'm all about my money. If a nigga tryna take my money, I turn him into dummy, yeah. Feel like a Peter when I'm running with this baby nine. I feel like a figure with the 4-5 up one. Feel like a Peter when I'm running with this baby nine. Feel like a figure.
It's crazy, crazy, battle rap crazy. We are here, people. We are here. We got an interview with the Tay Rock of the UK. Salute to Bizzo Bon in the building.
Yo,
salute.
How's it going? You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
That's good. It's good. Like, all right. See, I want to go through. All right. How was it battling Tay Rock at by the pound?
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was really, really enjoyable, man. Obviously, Tay Rock's one of the best in the world. It has been for a number of years, man. And if you'd have asked me, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, if a battle with Tay Rock was ever on the cards, I probably would have said not for a very long time. But such things happen, and you know, the narrative was built and spun, and here we are. I can now say that I've officially done it and had a great battle with him as well.
Fire battle. You know what line stuck out to me the most when you said how you put in so much energy to a Bizzo Bun and you got so madness on the next day. That line, I'm saying, yeah, because Tay Rock, I was there at both events. Tay Rock went crazy in the first day, but your energy matched his.
Yeah, I did my research, man. I wasn't, because a lot of people wrote me off before I'd even taken the match up, and when it dropped, I think there was a level of, I don't know if he deserves this battle sort of thing. So I wanted to prove a lot of people wrong. So I did my homework on him, and you know, I wanted to show him that I wasn't playing about. I wasn't just going to lie down. So I did what I had to do.
That's fire. That's fire. Cause all right, how you calling the bags by the pound? Did you say UK win or got America winning?
Let's go through him. So it was V Gotti versus Dub T, wasn't there, on the first matchup? I actually thought Dub T was great in that battle. I would have said UK a 1-0 up there.
I said UK. All right, go on. Yeah. Then you have Coco versus Whispers.
That was a close battle for me, but I haven't seen it in its entirety, so I can't really call that one. I saw bits and pieces of the rounds, but I was going shortly after that battle on the day, so I didn't get to see it all. I've not watched it back on YouTube yet, but I've heard good things from both sides with that one. Really, I think it's a debatable battle from what I've read online and seen on socials. So I can't really call that one though because I've not seen it. I know who is Orion did very well against Luke Castro. Probably
very well.
Yeah,
30 piece. I was surprised.
Yeah, I was very impressed with the material that I heard from him. So I definitely had him winning. What were the other matchups? Myself versus Tay Rock. I mean, there's a large consensus saying that I edged Tay Rock on that battle. So I'm going to be obviously siding with myself and backing myself on that one. But I was just glad that matchup lived up to expectations, maybe even exceeded them. Really, I think a lot of people were shocked of how good of a battle it was and how close it was as well. I think a lot of people, like I said, ruled me out of it. So I'm glad that it, you know, lived and exceeded expectations, that one. But I'll obviously back myself if we're doing scores UK versus US. So that's what, 3 up, UK 3 up. What was the other matchups? There was Coffee Renee. I think Experience just won on the day with Coffee.
I would say that as well.
I think Coffee was exceptional. However, I do think that Renee, considering the amount of pressure that was on her shoulders, the fact that she hadn't battled a cappella before,
first time,
the fact that she was main eventing an event, going last, she had a lot to live up to. And I think in terms of like being your first a cappella battle, you can't really do any better than what she did on the day. I thought she did very well. I think she shocked a lot of people of how well she actually did. So like props to her. I think she's from what I've spoken to her briefly, very briefly, but I think she's going to continue to pursue it. So I'll be
I
excited to
think
see.
she needs to get into the routine of the battle rap sort of thing. I think what's her problem is her voice is too low.
Yeah, but I think you project as a battle rapper. Your projection comes with experience because it's one of those things being a battle rapper where your material, when you're saying your material out loud, no one's really heard it, and it's something that you're never going to say again. You don't know how. It's not like a song. Like if you're performing a song on stage, you know that the crowd's going to vibe to it because they've heard it on streaming sites. But with battle rap, it's unheard material, so they're like kind of fans watching anticipation. They don't watch to vibe to it, if you know what I mean. So I think with confidence, and she's got bags of confidence, but she's got a lot of self-confidence in herself.
That's
so
a fact.
I think as time goes on, she'll get a lot better, and that projection will naturally come. That's obviously that's one thing that everyone struggles with when they first start battling. I used to get it as well. I used to be very like quiet, and people couldn't hear me, and wasn't projecting my voice as well as I needed to. But I was impressed, man, from what I saw. I thought she dealt with it. A lot of people just ruled her out from day dot, saying like she should never have like been battling. Her and Orion shouldn't have been on the card, shouldn't have been representing. But it ended up being quite a good move that to have them both on. So
it was a good move from T-Top.
yeah, man.
I think after that you have Anderson Burrows versus Joy
Francis.
Yeah. I call it OG Granny.
Yeah, shout out Joy France, battle rap granny.
Yeah.
I love Anderson. I think Anderson's style's just one of a kind.
I think his style's very hard to beat.
Yeah, it is.
You remind me of Sharon a bit.
Every time he comes up against someone, he seems to know how to beat them as well. Like every time he battles someone, like he's a very dangerous person. Like in terms of accepting a battle against him, you'd have to be very, very confident you can beat him. Because I don't think he takes battles unless he knows in his mind that he can beat you in a way that you've never been matched before. So I really like Anderson. I think Joy's like something different for the scene as well. Like
she is.
When you're an anomaly like that, you always like stand out. So it's always entertaining to watch.
Beezy was in the building watching Joy Francis.
Yeah. Yeah, he was talking about her in the green room actually after the battle. I remember being in the same room. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Disaster and Quill. That was an
all right. The whole setup to that battle, fire.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that Disaster was there.
Bro, I was in the green room, and there was a guy stood in the corner of the green room with like a mask on. And he was like, "Yo, Bizzo, have you just battled?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I couldn't work out who it was, and he wouldn't tell me who it was either. So I didn't know until right before he was going out that it was Diz, because he battled in Holland the night before. So
yes,
no one would have anticipated him to have been there. So
because he just battled Gemini as well.
He battled Gemini the previous week, and then he battled Jeeves in Holland, and then. And then he flew straight to the UK after the Jeeves matchup and battled Quill the next day and had a phenomenally good round.
But I think the one rounders to that event are like the best battles.
Yeah, sometimes one rounders are good, man. I've never done it. I've never done a one round battle until Tay Rock. Like first ever one round battle was against Tay Rock, which is pretty mad. But I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed prepping for it. I enjoyed writing for it. It was different for me because it was like, I think 3-round battles, sometimes the longer they go on, the more like switched off the crowd get. Sometimes they're not really overly invested. I think sometimes if a battle rapper's 2 rounds up, they're not really interested in the third rounds. Whereas if it's a 1-round battle, they're kind of like intrigued the entire way through. So, and a lot of the time they're the same duration of time as well. There are a lot of, a 3-round battle of 3 minutes is 9 minutes, and a 1-round battle tends to be like 8-9 minutes aside either as well. So you're not losing any time by doing 1-rounders, but obviously there's like disadvantage if you go first that you can't freestyle. But That's really the only downside to it, if you will.
Okay, so it was a fire event. I've seen that you